Okay, we're going to go over attacking principles, basically decisions to score goals. So look at America's favorite family. Marge comes in, tells everybody that they're going to order pizza for dinner. And that's great. They all have their opinions on what kind of pizza they want. Bart wants Hawaiian. Lisa wants some cauliflower, vegan, whatever. Homer wants a meat lovers, and then Marge wants supreme. And like most families, there's a disagreement. And I'm not sure how your family settles disagreements, but this is how the Simpsons settle disagreements. So the question really is, why are we so picky when it comes to pizza? And it's because there's a number of different things that go into it. The type of dough, the crust, the style, the sauce, the cheese, what toppings you want. And the underlying factor is because the details matter. And like pizza and work and life, the details matter, and the details are the difference. And they're the difference between winning, losing, and tying. We're going to look at three coaches that have all influenced each other. Rinus Michels, that coached Johan Cruyff, who coached Pep Guardiola, and then Pep Guardiola, and how they view the game. When Michels views it as some conflicting and some different attributes that you have to deal with within the match. Cruyff sees it as quality. That's the number one thing for him. And Guardiola sees it as getting people to work cohesively towards a goal. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at kind of simplify the game into moments, simplify it into goals, and then principles. So we have chaotic moments where nobody has the ball. We have organized attack and organized defense, and transition attack and transition defense. When we're focusing on the attack, we're just going to look at the attacking goals. So can we make advantages? Can we disorganize the opponent? And can we create and score? The principles are going to help with those things. So as we look into these details, the moments of the game are the win. The situational goals are what we're trying to do, and the principles of plays are how we're trying to do these things. And then the details will come out within how we coach specifically. That's going to be our style. And in relation to the pizza in essence is just some dough or crust, some sauce, and some cheese. But what the situational goals is going to be how you, and the principles and the details, that's going to really get you the pizza that you want. So how you knead the dough, or how you lay the sauce on, or what ingredients you use, or what kind of oven you're using, that's going to get you that style. Okay? So as we look at the moments of the game, we're going to talk about 5 moments. Chaos, nobody has the ball. Transition attack, we just won the ball. Organized attack, we have the ball. Transition defense, we lost the ball. And organized defense, the other team has the ball. Okay, these moments are going to establish our goals. So let's just look at this match. We'll watch a few seconds of this, but you'll see the different moments, chaotic moments, moments in transitioning into attack, now falling into organized attack.
First half of the season really is in the back of their minds.
So if you're, as we think about the moments, some games are going to have a lot more moments of certain variety than others. For instance, a youth club game is going to probably have a lot more of chaotic and transitional moments. A high school game may have way more transitional moments than a club game that's going to have some organized attack and organized defending moments. But based on the moment, we have our goals, and our goals are what we want to accomplish. And on the attacking side, we want to make advantages, disorganize the opponent, and create and score. So making advantages is simply just, can we create space? Can we move into dangerous areas? Can we have more of our players around the ball than their players? Disorganizing the opponent. Can we unlock pressure and get the opponent out of shape? And then creating and scoring, that's pretty self-explanatory. Maximize and finish your chances. So we look at the same match, just a couple clips, and we'll see once the red team retains the ball that they are going to try to create space and make advantages right away. Okay, so they open up, and now they're going to try to get into dangerous areas. So Pavard's going to carry forward, he's going to combine, and they're going to look to disorganize the opponent by unlocking pressure right here. So a quick combination, a switch of play, and now getting players into more dangerous areas as Davies gets forward. Okay, note the higher players are getting into dangerous areas, but they're still creating their space. They're still trying to make their advantages to unlock an opportunity to create and score. As Mueller goes wide, it opens up some options for Lewandowski to get in and get the opponent out of shape, disorganizing them and looking to maximize a chance, which gets deflected, but you see the picture. Okay, so the principles are how we want to accomplish these things, right? So basically, there's two things that we want to try to do. We want, anytime we have the ball, can we go forward or can we penetrate? And if we can't, can we retain the ball? Can we move it backwards? Can we move it sideways? Penetrate, patience. Notice 5 P's. Okay, these 2 P's, the first two, penetrate and patience, those are the two most important. But your positioning, the pace, and your protection are going to be how we can greatly impact our ability to penetrate and display patience. So how is our spacing positioning wise? Can we receive to go forward? Are we in diagonal areas? The pace, are we moving swiftly? Are we moving the ball quickly? Are we changing the tempo? And protection, do we have supporting players behind the ball? Can we regain it if we lose it? Can we stop a counterattack or a moment for the other team's transitional attack? So penetration, can we play forward? We have to have a positive and forward-thinking mentality. We have to be looking up and being ready to go. And we cannot be stubborn. Realize there are other ways for us to get forward besides just forcing the play. Ways to penetrate: dribble, pass, or shoot. Shoot's the most effective because it puts the ball in the net, which is what we're trying to do. Patience. If there's not a forward option, can we retain the ball or switch it? Can we use players behind us to keep the ball and find new spaces? Can we switch the ball to the other side where we're going to have opportunities to maybe attack 1 versus 1 or space to relieve pressure? Anytime that we move the ball, we're creating a new passing line and we should be able to attack new spaces. Positioning. Think of this individually where you're standing, but how you're facing the game and in relationship to your teammates. So are we maximizing the field? Are we receiving to go forward? Are we receiving to combine with players or break pressure or bypass players? Are we in diagonal supporting areas? And what is our reference points in our relationships with our teammates and others? So our reference points, my teams, we talk about these a lot: the ball, the space, the teammates, the opponents, and the goal. Those are what we need to know that are going to help us put ourselves in better spots. And then pace. So the movement, the players, and of the ball. Can we do things quickly? Can we change the tempo? Can we think and react quickly? That means we have to know what's going on. But then how are we moving the ball? Are we moving it with speed or are we moving it slow? Are we running hard into dangerous areas or are we jogging? Okay, are we attacking and timing with pace the opportunities that we may get, or are we not ready to go? And here's a clip of Real Madrid displaying opportunities to penetrate, but also being patient, having good off-ball positioning and awareness, but then playing with different paces. Okay, and the last P that we're going to talk about is protection. So having players under the ball for negative supporting options. So can we play the ball backwards so that we can switch it or just retain possession or create more space? But also, do we have players under the ball in case we lose the ball? So we can regain the ball, can we protect dangerous areas, and can we stop counterattacks? So here's a clip of Man City building the game, and what I want you to notice is, aside from their penetration, their patience, their positioning, the pace, they always have protection under the ball. So no matter where they play the ball, there's always options behind them. If they lose it, they can regain it. So even when they play wide here or centrally, they've got options to play out the other way. They've got options to relieve pressure and play behind, but they lose the ball, they can safely defend against the opponent. So as you see, they've lost the ball. West Ham possesses, but they have good defensive positioning and good protection to regain the ball and sustain another attack. Ball back to the keeper, displaying patience, and now they're trying to create and maximize their opportunities and make advantages. Okay, and then the game begins again. Getting into dangerous areas, disorganizing the opponent. Got 1v1 attacking now. Runners into dangerous areas create a chance. Okay, we're going to end with looking at a little bit of Marcelo Bielsa's team at Leeds United. Bielsa, they've been in the Premier League. This is their first year. They came through League One. But the first few clips that's going to talk about what he kind of wants out of their center backs as they play. But then you're going to see some of the clips of the team.
And starting from a goal kick. So obviously you set the position there wide and quite deep. Is that what the manager wants from you?
Yeah, I think they want to spread the attackers out, so have more chance to play through the middle or give us more options and more space to play.
So your deeper positions not only to benefit you, it's probably to also help, say, a Calvin in that area just to
create space for other people in the midfield or wider fullbacks.
Okay, so I'm just going to roll you a ball there and we'll stop it from there and talk about that. So, Kiko's played the ball out to you. What's your options, what's your thought process now?
I know I've got an option always there, and I've always got an option there.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'd look to do is probably play the safest, longest pass I could play. So I normally, as soon as I get the ball, I normally look for a switch. That's my first option.
Even from that deep position there?
Yeah, because they're going to be. If you can get this ball over there as quick as possible, then you're going to be on the break. So that's what I'll start with.
Is that a no-risk pass for you then? Because we've seen you play those balls 50, 60, 70 yards even at times, and like I say, you're comfortable. It's a no-risk because the opposition are pressing, so it's a reward as well from playing that pass.
Yeah, definitely. If you can get that pass over there as quick as possible, I think it benefits the whole team from going forward. You're not going to get pressed because he's going to be on his own because their team's going to be right the way over here.
Okay, and what we're going to do is end with this little flow chart we've created. So the real question is, do we have the ball? And we're going to focus on the attacking solely tonight. So yes, we do have the ball. So that means we're going to be trying to get into our attacking team goals, which is make advantages, disorganize the opponent, and create and score, which I left the E off. So the question that we ask is, do you have the ball? And if yes, you have the ball, the question you have to ask yourself is, can you play forward? Yes, I can. I'm going to penetrate with pace. Remember, penetrate with the dribble, the pass, or the shot. No, I do not have the ball, or I know I cannot play forward. I need to display patience. Can I play back and sideways? But if the answer is, do you have the ball, and you're saying no, then here are the things we can do. Can we support the ball? Can we protect? Can we move into dangerous areas? Can we lose our mark? Can we find positive positions? Hopefully, this gives you an insight of what you should be thinking about and how I can make better decisions on and off the ball to help us generate more opportunities as a team. This is something we think is important for our club. We think it's important for individuals and for the team. So take some time, look over this, start trying to implement it in your training sessions, and let's see how we improve. All right, everyone, enjoy. Have a good night.